Indy Mogul.
This week on Indy News, the Indy machines take on the most popular movie at the box office. We learn how to build a cheap camera shoulder rig and DIY ring light, the best tips for using an iPhone as a video camera, and a DIY XLR cable to turn an iPhone into a portable audio recorder. The Avengers opened on Friday in the US and Canada and earned over $200 million this weekend. That's more money than any movie ever in its opening weekend. The Joss Whedon-directed comic book film has also earned high praise from critics, with a 93% on RottenTomatoes.com. And the Indy machines on Thursday mixed the Avengers into their latest 5-word film, which features awesome special effects and a cameo by Chad Newhall. There's also some cool behind-the-scenes tutorials by Garrett Fallon. Here are a couple inexpensive DIY builds from last week. Lifehacker showed off Ben Flume's $25 shoulder rig, which he built with metal rods and scrap wood. And Parker Maimborg built a $20 ring light. Ring lights often mount directly on the lens. They're popular in fashion photography and music videos because they minimize shadows and have a distinctive look. When I was 6, I made my first movie, Ghostbusters 3, starring my family.
Cut!
And we shot it on this VHS camcorder. Nowadays, we can shoot home videos on mobile phones, and with the right techniques, you can make just about any video camera look good. In fact, this episode so far has been shot on my iPhone 4S. And on today's episode, I'll include this icon to let you know when you're seeing iPhone video. It's often said that the best camera is the one you have with you. So today I'll show you how to maximize the iPhone as a video camera with a few products, apps, and DIY solutions, like this adapter that lets me record my shotgun mic directly into my iPhone. Whether you're using a $10,000 camera or $100 camera, the first trick to great looking video is light. iPhone video won't look good in the dark, but with sunlight or video lights, you can get great results. Wobbly iPhone video doesn't look nice either, so the second trick is to stabilize the camera. My preferred solution is a product called the Glif, which adds a tripod mount to an iPhone. If you go crazy, the iPhone can fall off, so they designed an add-on called the Serif that locks the iPhone in place. But if you're looking for a DIY solution, try 2 big binder clips. Last month, Imager user PlayStation 5 dreamed this up. You simply lock 2 binder clips together, and if the gap is big enough, an iPhone fits nicely inside. I've added some padding for a snug fit. Then you can find something to clip it onto, or I've used some rubber bands to attach mine to a quick release plate. I learned about the Glif on one of my favorite websites, Kickstarter.com, and last week I received a new product that I purchased on the site. It's called a Tiltpod. And if you don't want to carry around a tripod, this tiny, ingenious Tiltpod is a great way to bring stabilization with you, and it's perfect for low-angle shots. Another cool Kickstarter project reached its goal last month. Galileo is a remote-controlled pan and tilt device for the iPhone. Its quick movements are helpful for video chatting, but you can also program slow, robotic movements perfect for time-lapse video. Last month, Ryan Connolly produced 2 Film Ride episodes about the iPhone, and thanks to his great advice, I'm shooting video today with an app called Filmic Pro. It costs $4, but it brings you some much-needed features to the iPhone video camera. You can lock your focus, exposure, and white balance, monitor audio levels, adjust frame rate, resolution, bitrate, and a lot more. Other cool apps include Slow Pro, which doubles the iPhone recording frame rate for slow motion video, and iMotion HD is cool for shooting time-lapse. Both apps are free to play around with, but if you shoot something good, you'll probably want to pay $2 to unlock the advanced output settings. Last week, I talked about microphones and audio recording, and I've thought about using my iPhone as a portable audio recorder, but here's the challenge. Because the iPhone headset combines headphones and a mic into one plug, you can't use a regular microphone. But if I build a DIY adapter cable, I can plug a better microphone right into my iPhone. Here's how. The standard headphone size plugs comes in a few varieties. 2 conductors for a mono microphone, 3 conductors for headphones, and 4 conductors on iPhone headsets. If you have an older camcorder like this, you probably have a cable like this that also uses a 4-conductor plug. I have this black cable and also a white one for an iPod. They're wired differently, so I'll explain the difference in a minute. First, I chopped off the RCA plugs and stripped the wires. The wiring on an iPhone headset looks like this. The tip is the left channel, next is the right channel followed by the ground. This is how headphone plugs are wired, which is why you can use any headphones with the iPhone. But they added a microphone here. So by testing, I know the yellow cable is the mic, white is the left channel, and red is the right channel. And each of these wires includes a shield, or ground conductor. Here's where my two cables differ. The black one, like most camcorder cables, uses red for the mic and yellow for the right channel. This is why it's important to check with a multimeter. I bought a mono microphone jack and stereo headphone jack, and after soldering the connections, voila! A DIY breakout cable for hooking headphones and a microphone to my iPhone. I built a second version using my black camcorder cable, this one with an XLR connection. The iPhone won't switch off its built-in microphone until it detects a plugged-in mic, but some mics go undetected, so I added a kiloohm resistor between the number 2 and 3 terminals on the XLR connection, which convinces the iPhone that there's a mic plugged in. By the way, you can find adapters like this online, but I needed one today to make this show. So now I can capture audio from one of my microphones while I'm recording video. Or if I don't need video, my iPhone can act as a portable audio recorder. For this, I'm using a free app called Recorder Plus. It's better than the built-in voice memo app because it lets me know which mic I'm recording from. I can see waveforms, increase the gain, and it includes a simple way to transfer audio files to my computer over Wi-Fi. So today we've looked at several ways to take control of an iPhone for better video and audio recording. A lot of mobile phones or cheap cameras can be useful tools in your video arsenal when you're smart about how you use them. On today's playlist, I have the Indy Machines Avengers themed short, Parker's DIY ring light, and Film Riot's tips for shooting a short film on an iPhone. You can click any video to start the playlist, or check out the links in the description. Tune in Wednesday for Oliver Mellon's first tutorial on the Awesome Directors Project. And on Friday, we're debuting a new show, so check that out. It's just one of many changes still to come as we look to improve the content on Indy Mogul. Thanks for watching.